Hey guys, this week's video is dedicated to the complete recovery of Masha Bas Basheva. It's been an amazing month, holiday after holiday, joy, celebration, inspiration. Now we take that all with us and we begin the year. Now is when it really begins and we really begin to make our impact on the year. And we begin tomorrow with Bereishit, Genesis, from the very beginning, the story of creation, the story of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. But we also have the first mess up in human history, the first blunder, Adam and Eve partaking from the tree of knowledge and ultimately getting banned from the Garden of Eden. And we have the world we have now because of that mistake. But you know, as they say, the cover-up is always worse than the crime, and this was no different. When God came to Adam and said Ayeka and really gave him a chance to own up, he didn't own up and raise his hand and say, God, I messed up. He blamed Eve. Eve blamed the snake. And so it was how the blame game started. As descendants of Adam and Eve, we struggle with this also. We struggle with owning up to our own mistakes. And a lot of this comes from this culture of fear of failure. We're afraid to fail, and we feel that if we can blame circumstances or somebody else, then maybe we didn't really fail. If I didn't break it, do I have to fix it? But we're missing a huge opportunity when we don't own up our mistakes. We're missing an opportunity to learn and to grow. And we're the ones losing out. And everybody around us notices. You know, in certain businesses and really successful businesses, some of them have this big book that says mistakes I made and what I learned from them. And people can come and write, you know, the mistakes they made and what they learned from them, how they grew, how they learned. That's how you foster an atmosphere of accountability, but as well as an atmosphere where it's okay to fail, knowing that it's okay because it's what you learn and how you ultimately grow. Every success is preceded by multiple failures. And Adam and Eve missed that. They missed that opportunity to really learn and grow. And you know, when we have children, when we have kids notice this. You know, we see this with kids, always blaming, oh, he started, yeah, it wasn't me, it was them. Because they notice this from adults. If an adult can raise their hand and say, I made a mistake, yes, I messed up, people really notice, and it really, you gain so much. So if there's a lesson we can take from Adam and Eve, and there's many, it's when we do mess up, and we will, and we do, to raise our hand and say, I made a mistake. It wasn't X's fault, it wasn't Y's fault, it wasn't because of the circumstances. Those are our excuses. I made a mistake, and this is how I'm learning from it, and this is how ultimately I'm going to grow from it. Shabbat Shalom to a year of growth.